What's up, guys? Welcome back to In the Pressbox, episode 15.
I like the hype. I like the energy.
Super Bowl week. Aiden's making popcorn in the background. Alex is hyped. I'm hyped.
Let's go. I'm hyped.
Get into it. Here's the topics that we're going over. Super Bowl, NFL/NBA free agency, LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, ranking, which is a new segment. We're going to rank our top 5 favorite snacks of all time.
Oh, was it snacks or sodas?
And you may know what mine is by the background.
You want. Yeah, I think we've got a guess. And then we're going to go with the statements, a long list of predictions. For the final week of predictions, Aiden is dominating, looking to close it out. And then we're going to round out with the closure and any final thoughts and questions. My name is Benjamin, and you guys are?
I'm
Aiden.
Alex.
Oh, sorry. I'm Aiden.
You already know who my name is. My name is Alex.
All right,
I'm aka the winner of probably gonna be the winner of the predictions. We all know.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I believe in miracles. Let's start off here. We'll try to give you some more analytics. People were kind of asking for that. They're like, don't just talk for 5 minutes. Give a little more. So we'll give a little more. As the popcorn is popping. Aiden, out of curiosity, what popcorn is that? Like which brand?
It's Pop Secret microwavable popcorn.
Go check
You know
out
the brand Pop Secret.
Yes, I do. I actually saw a whole history thing one day on TV about how microwavable popcorn was invented. Like Pop Secret was one of the first people. Okay.
Alright, my popcorn's done.
Right, his popcorn's done.
Give me a little bowl. Got it. Every like is one popcorn kernel for y'all guys. So that Aiden will eat in the next episode.
Yeah, every like is every popcorn kernel. Exactly, I agree with that. So that's a great thing. Like it up.
Popcorn and a yoo-hoo is what we're eating.
Like them up. If we get 200,000 likes, Aiden will eat 200,000 kernels of popcorn. So somehow, let's make this go viral. Let's go into the Super Bowl.
On average, how many popcorn kernels are in one bag?
What? Ooh, that's a good question. Wasn't it
About 95 kernels. So
really? I thought it was
95.
I thought it would be 110.
About 21 bags if we get 2,000 likes.
So it's about quick math there. Okay, so 21 bags. He'll have 21 bags of popcorn in the next episode.
Roughly.
All right. Now, let's move on to what we've been waiting for. It is Super Bowl week. The Eagles will face the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes will be at the center.
Can I say something real quick? Sorry.
Yes.
I know we like to do game of the week that y'all should watch. This is certainly the games of the week y'all should watch.
Yes, just if you're gonna watch one game all year, watch the Super Bowl.
And we know most of y'all do. We know it from the stats of how many Americans watch the Super Bowl every year.
Yeah,
one of the most watched things on TV.
So watch the Super Bowl again. I'll go check the time officially, and then I'll tell that in a second.
And for y'all who don't know football, if you ever watch the Super Bowl, if you don't like football, there's also pretty nice commercials and halftime show. So
I mean, there is. Some people just come there for the halftime show. They got Rihanna performing. That would be a great ranking. Dang it. We should have ranked top 5 halftime shows of all time, but oh well. Okay.
We could let that in.
We could do that. If you guys want to change it, I'll change it. But we'll wait for a second. So the Eagles will face the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes will be at the center of attention. The Eagles were the best team in the NFL and arguably the most complete and dominant. So here are some questions that we're going to answer in depth here. So let's go one by one. We'll start off with Alex or Aiden. Who wants to start off first? I got number 1 question.
Alex, you can start it off.
All right. We'll start off with Alex. So, Alex, what are your keys to victory for each team?
What did you say? Sorry.
What are your keys to victory for each team?
I know Patrick Mahomes. He's kind of questionable. If he kind of plays good, I think they'll get some open receivers. They certainly have the power. Just depends if they're able to get offense going. Defense, I know it's kind of dirty, but Patrick Mahomes is hurt. You go after the quarterback. You don't want to get rough on the passer. You go after the quarterback and you go after the quarterback, and that's kind of their offense. And speaking of that, I kind of saw on Twitter like last night that it would be like interesting rule where like if you do like a cheap shot to the player like that like the opposing team's like best positional player for that spot is out. So like say for instance, say cheap shot and hit Patrick Mahomes where he's injured for the game, like Jalen Hurts is out for the game too.
That would be crazy. Can you imagine that? Imagine how many games would be decided on that. That'd be insane.
Also, what you were saying about the commercials, do you think next week we could like overview commercials and the halftime show?
Oh yeah, totally. Next week will be like the big Super Bowl recap thing, and like then we'll like announce who won the prediction, which is looking to be Aiden. Alex, what's your key for the Eagles to win?
Oh, like defense, the defensive side. I
Defense.
think they got the offensive side, but if they were to get the defense going and stop the red hot offense of the Chiefs, it's obviously going to be an offensive showdown. So you need to look at the other side of the ball.
Okay, so Aiden, what are your keys for the Chiefs to win, and then the Eagles?
So my keys for the Chiefs to win. There's a few things that I think the Chiefs could do to win this game. I think stopping the run is important. I think the Eagles have had success all year running. I think they ran for the fifth most rushing yards per game with 148. So obviously that's pretty good. So I think the Chiefs definitely need to step up on the run defense and try to stop the run. And then another thing is you want to try to get to Jalen Hurts, maybe blitz, maybe look for the defenses, like, good defensive end like Chris Jones, obviously. Try to, keep Jalen Hurts from passing the ball to some receivers like A.J. Brown or whatever. And, so also the offensive line for the Chiefs also has to come to play because I know the Eagles, they got a few good people in
Yeah,
the
Fletcher Cox and Brandon Graham have each won a Super Bowl, and they're going to be tough to deal with. What are your keys for the Eagles?
For the Eagles, I would have to say the defense also needs to be well. They need to go confuse Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is an amazing quarterback, and stopping Patrick Mahomes, especially what the Buccaneers were able to do. I think 2 years ago in the Super Bowl, the Buccaneers were able to stop Patrick Mahomes, letting the Chiefs only score 9 points. So I think the big key for the Eagles, step up on defense and try to avoid those passes from Patrick Mahomes because he is definitely an athletic quarterback that you don't want to deal with here in the Super Bowl.
For my keys, that's a great take. For my keys, I kind of am going with what you guys have been saying, especially Aiden. And I'm just going to say for each side, it's really going to come down to the offensive and defensive line. I feel like if they can, if each team can apply pressure, let's say that Patrick Mahomes is under pressure nonstop from these Eagles pass rushers, Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, right? And he's under siege nonstop. He's probably will not have the mobility to go scrambling around 20 yards in his backfield and then chuck it like 70 yards downfield with his ankle. So my key for the Eagles, kind of like what Aiden said, is just pass rush. If you get home to Mahomes, they're in a lot of trouble. Also, make sure to double team Travis Kelce because Travis Kelce is going to become a very, very big issue in this game. If they can't figure out how to stop Travis Kelce, the Eagles are going to be in a lot of trouble. And for the Chiefs, my keys are get that offense going and get a fast start early. So those are my keys.
So I had a question.
Yes,
So
sir.
what are your guys' thoughts on the Travis versus Jason Kelce matchup?
That's actually a great question. What are your thoughts, Alex?
Obviously one's going to win, the other one's not. And I think it's great for both of them to win. I think Jason Kelce, he's a little older. He may be closer to retirement, and he doesn't have the bragging rights in the Super Bowl as his brother has.
And I think that their mom is wearing like a cool jersey thing where it's kind of like on the front it has Travis Kelsey's jersey, but on the back it's Jason Kelsey's jersey. So it's pretty cool.
I mean, it's like I've seen their podcast that they have, and it's kind of funny to see them go back and forth, and how kind of awkward that must be. That one of them is going to be so sad, and then the other one's going to be so happy by the end of the game. I don't know how you deal with that at the end of the game. That's just going to be weird. Let's go on. So, who do you think is going to be like a sneaky underrated player for each team? Do you have an idea? Like a team,
I
like a
got
player
Tony.
that no one would guess.
I got Tony.
Good areas, Tony.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Pope John Paul High School.
Aiden,
I have Isaiah. I can't say his last name.
Pacheco.
Yes.
Yeah, Isaiah Pacheco. For me, the underrated player is going to be, you know, I'm gonna go with Juju Smith-Schuster. I think he's gonna have a massive game in this game. So that's who my underrated player is. And then let's see, um, what's my next question here? Well, I kind of already answered this question, but really quick, which player is going to be the very most important player in the whole entire game for each team?
The quarterbacks.
I think Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts. Yeah, the quarterbacks pretty much.
For me, I'm gonna be going with actually Chris Jones and Jalen Hurts. I think Chris Jones for the Chiefs is going to be a very key because pass rush on Jalen Hurts is going to be interesting to see how he's going to deal with that. Because keep in mind he's a little bit banged up too. You know, he's not 100%. Okay, and now for my final question. Maybe a little bit of sneak peek here, but who do you think will win Super Bowl MVP?
Okay, I don't really want to give my prediction yet.
All right, maybe. Okay, here's what we'll do.
No. I'll say one for each team.
Okay, that's a good one.
Okay, so I think MVP. Should we do other than QB or should we allow QBs?
How about this? You know what? Scrap that. When we go down to the prediction, we're gonna predict the Super Bowl as the very last prediction. We can. I wrote like predict it and then add a little note. What we'll do is we'll predict it and then add who the MVP is gonna be.
Okay.
All right, let's move on to the next segment. Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll move on to the next segment. NFL and NBA free agency. I made the schedule a couple days ago. Kevin Durant was dealt. Kyrie Irving was dealt. So free agency is fast approaching in the NFL and NBA. Where do you see players such as Durant and Rodgers going if they move at all? Plus any other free agency predictions such as Derek Carr and Russell Westbrook. So let's talk about, kind of this whole Kevin Durant thing. Would you say that with him joining the Suns, are they now like the number one team to beat?
I don't believe so. They definitely improved with Kevin Durant, obviously, but I think I will have to wait and see. We've seen Kevin Durant play with many great teams. Like he had on the Nets, he had James Harden and Kyrie, and then on the Warriors, he had Stephen Curry and Clay, and then on the Thunder, he had Russell Westbrook, and probably in his prime around that time. So he's played with a lot of players, but we've mostly seen him succeed at Golden State. So it'll be interesting to see him play with another team that already has two superstars pretty much on their team. So I think we'll just have to see. But I think the Suns right now, I don't think they'll be the best team, but I definitely could see them potentially being having a run in the playoffs.
Alex, what do you think? Are the Suns the team to beat?
Really? I really don't know because the trade, when I looked at it, is pretty even, and obviously both sides accepted it because they thought it was even. But for the Suns standpoint, like you said, you got three All-Stars, but the only thing with that is ball sharing. I kind of thought this one with Luka and Kyrie Now this brings it to a whole nother level. Chris Paul, he always leads the league in assists, but that doesn't mean all he does is pass. He still
Yeah.
is one to score. Devin Booker's still in his prime, and then Kevin Durant is always going to be Kevin Durant. He's going to be a big man down low, so I think no matter where you are, they're going to have him wide open man, and I mean it's just going to depend on ball movement.
So I have an interesting observation here that I
What
made.
you're watching on TV right now?
I want to see what you guys think about this. I made an observation. I feel like all the places where Kevin Durant has succeeded truly, which is really Golden State and in OKC, there weren't big Showtime personalities distracting. And what I mean by Showtime personalities is Kyrie Irving, of course, who's always a distraction. And then James Harden, who was always kind of asking for the basketball and always kind of whining and saying, when's it my time? And, you have three great players on the Nets. And it's shocking that their dynasty never ended up working because I thought that they were going to win multiple championships when they had those three there, and they didn't. But the issue for the Nets where they really all screwed up was acquiring kind of distraction type players. Ben Simmons, he's too afraid to go play basketball. Kyrie Irving, there's always some drama with him and then all that. So I feel like kind of like with like Steph and Klay Thompson, there's just always a little bit less drama, circulating around them. And I feel like that's where he's
They were drafted together. They
True.
weren't bought. They weren't built. They
Exactly. And that's where I kind of pause with the Suns. Now, I wouldn't call Chris Paul necessarily I wouldn't say he has a big ego, and I wouldn't say that Devin Booker has a big ego. So I think that they can. I'm saying Western Conference Finals for the Suns or NBA championship. I'm gonna say that right now. I'm gonna go as far to say that, and then that leads
Austin
me.
the rapper.
Yeah, what did he
That's
say?
exactly what he was saying. He was saying he thinks they may be able to win the playoffs, but
Yeah,
I think now they're pretty far out of the playoffs. I think so. They had to work their way back in.
Yeah,
And so you still have to play in, and you'll be playing the best team. So
and they're 4 games back. They're 4 games back as it stands from the 7th spot. And then this brings me into my next question here. Can the Dallas Mavericks challenge them? Do you think Kyrie's going to work in Dallas?
no,
I don't think so because, like you were said, it's kind of a distraction. And did it work at Boston? No. Did it work at Nets? No. So I don't think unless he has great relationship with the Mavericks. But even if he has great relationship, I just feel like he just always will be a distraction, no matter how great of a player he is. So I just don't think that unless Lucas, steps up or whatever, and the Mavericks are a pretty decent, good team. So, but as far as only Kyrie Irving, I don't see him making that big of an impact for the Mavericks.
Now, how far, you may not want to make this prediction, how far do you guys see the Mavericks going? Is it like Western Conference Championship, Mavericks and Suns type stuff?
like playing.
I would say as far as they could go, maybe the Western Conference semifinals, and that's it. I don't think they'll
So
make it
kind of like
past.
the round of like 8 teams to go, the quarterfinals.
Yeah,
Okay, and Alex, what do you think?
Playing and at most like the normal playoff, like first round.
Okay, so I think for the Mavericks, they can go as far as Kyrie Irving's attitude will take them. Like, here's why I don't think it's going to work at all. I'm going to say that they're a first round out. And the reason I think that is because the only team that I feel like Kyrie's truly kind of worked with was with LeBron James. And that's because LeBron James has just got kind of such that boss attitude that he just wasn't going to put up with any of his shenanigans. And I feel like someone like Luka Doncic, who's kind of a little bit more quiet, a little bit more to himself, I don't think he's going to be able to put up with Kyrie Irving, and I think it's going to get out of control.
I think it kind of reminds me of the Antonio Brown situation.
Exactly.
I don't really think it's more LeBron. I think it's just kind of Kyrie himself. He was kind of good. He was obviously good with Cleveland and
Yeah, great
LeBron.
handles.
Yeah, great handles, best handles in the league. And then he just kind of money changed him, and he just kind of wanted his money, and that's kind of really changed his whole personality. He was demanding trades, kind of being a little crybaby on the bench, and I think that's no matter where he goes, he's gonna hate it.
And my one of the final things here of this is what do you guys see for the Nets? Do you think that it's time for them to rebuild, or like
I
is it
think
all
they're in
over?
the rebuild phase. They're gonna have a lot of picks. They're getting some good teams. They're gonna have pretty much they filled out the whole good rosters of fourth and third best players on the team. So I think they'll have a good bench and
And they
some good
got
starters.
Crowder. They got Crowder, underrated veteran in my opinion.
That's if we don't yell at the team.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I think I agree with you. Aiden? What do you think about the Nets?
Well, that's a good question because the Nets obviously, like Alex said, I think they're in their rebuilding mode because they don't have James Harden, Kevin Durant, or Kyrie Irving no more. And like you said, I think Crowder is definitely an underrated player. I think he could definitely uh, do things for the Nets. Put up points and whatever. So I think, like Alex said, the Nets are in their rebuild. I don't know if they will start getting more players from free agency or trading or whatever, or if they'll start drafting, looking forward for the draft. But whatever, they're in their rebuild mode, and I just that's what all I gotta say about the Nets. I don't think they'll do anything, go far in the playoffs this year. If they make it, so those are my thoughts.
I think the Nets are going to be surprisingly underrated. I at least see them making the playoffs. I see them going into like the play in, and then they'll make it to the first round and then be eliminated. And yeah, they're in rebuild phase, but I feel like that they acquired some great pieces. They got Mikal Bridges. I'm seeing him; he's being interviewed right now, and I think he can be really good. They also got Cam Johnson, who I think is a really underrated player. And then they got Jay Crowder, the veteran, and then they've got a lot of draft picks for the future. So you know they could be going at some of those players. And speaking of draft picks for the future, do you guys see? Is there any Tennessee player that you think can make it like really high in the draft?
Alex, would you like to answer?
Like who's like the star player that you guys think could make it like big in the NBA possibly? If you had to take just like a wild guess.
From Tennessee Vols,
Yes.
I would have to say Julian Phillips. Because I think he's a really good freshman, and obviously he created a lot of points. He's done really well. As only being a freshman, 5-star in high school, so I think he could. If out of anyone from the team, I think Julian Phillips definitely could be the one that goes to the NBA.
Alex, what about like Vescovi? Nope. I'm not accepting FaceTime. Alex walked out of the conversation for a second. We will get back to you with that. Aiden, quick question. Where do you see the Lakers going now? Now that they've got D'Angelo Russell, does it make them like, playoff team?
I think that it does make them playoff team. I think that LeBron James, he's injured right now. I think so, but I mean he just scored. He just broke the record for the most points in an NBA career, and obviously I feel like with the hype that he's gotten and the motivation, and obviously you don't got Russell Westbrook no more. And all these things that are happening, all these trades, and I think the Lakers are making the right moves to hopefully not hopefully because I like the Grizzlies, kind of biased there, but that they could potentially, okay, they could potentially be great in the Western Conference. I think the Lakers could definitely be a great team with these trades and the things that they've done recently.
Okay, I book it right now. I've got Lakers and Suns in the championship for the conference.
Well, I don't know what Alex would feel about that because He's a big Grizzlies fan, and I am too. But I
I'm
mean,
a big Grizzlies fan too. I really am. But I just feel like it's going to be Lakers and Suns. I can just see it.
well, speaking of Grizzlies, they haven't really played well recently. I know they had like a big win streak, but then now they've all of a sudden just keep losing, and I think they finally won. Like, I don't know, was it last night or a few? I don't know, but they definitely have not been playing like I feel like the Memphis Grizzlies. I don't think they've played themselves as of recently. They keep losing, and yeah, so pretty tough losses for Grizzlies.
Yeah, I feel like honestly, I feel like it's going to either be Grizzlies Suns, but in my opinion, it's going to be Lakers Suns. It's either one of those two. I'm pretty confident that the Suns are going to be in the championship.
What about Eastern Conference? I got
Ooh,
Celtics versus maybe Cavaliers. Celtics versus Cavs.
that's I've not thought about that. I know I'm not going to go with the Celtics. I don't see the Celtics quite having enough. I'm gonna go with honestly. I'm gonna go with the Bucks and the Cavaliers. If I had
Yeah.
to think, but that's not something that like I'm like truly getting behind. Kind of like the Western Conference. I think that the Celtics could. I don't trust the 76ers in the playoffs. I don't trust Embiid in the playoffs. So I don't know. The West right now is more interesting because you got Kawhi, you've got all these players and all these teams, and they're all so close too. It's like 4 points from 7th to 12th. It's kind of insane. You know, just 4 games back.
Yeah, I agree with you.
All right, is Alex there?
I guess not.
Not sure. Nope. All right, let's see here. Let's talk. I guess we'll move on a little bit to the NFL for a second while we wait for Alex. What do you think? What do you think about Derek Carr visiting the Saints? Do you think Derek's better than Jameis?
I think Derek is better than Jameis. I think that Derek Carr has more leadership, and I think that you know, I don't think that I don't think that Jameis is. I don't think Jameis is that like he's not the quarterback that the Saints want. I mean, he kind of didn't play well this season. I don't think, and leading the Saints to a 7-10 record. And obviously, if Jameis Winston was backup for the Bucks, and he hasn't really been all that great. And I think if you want someone that has experience and someone that I think has better leadership, and I think who is better as an athlete and as a quarterback wise, I think Derek Carr is your option. So I think Derek Carr going to the Saints, I think that would be a good move, and he's better than Jameis Winston.
I would say Derek Carr to the Panthers, but the Panthers didn't show interest. I think Derek Carr is pretty underrated just because I feel like effort wise, he brings it every game. He's bringing his hardest effort, but he's not the most talented, certainly. So I'm not quite sure about Derek. Another question here, I guess while we're waiting. Alex says he's talking. He'll be back soon. Another quick question. Who do you have winning the MVP tonight?
For NFL,
Yeah.
I got Patrick Mahomes. I think that Patrick Mahomes, he's played really well this season. Especially, it's impressive that he was able to play
Hello,
so
sorry.
well.
Sorry.
Well, Alex is back, but like I was saying, it's impressive that Patrick Mahomes has played so well without Tyreek Hill this season. So I think players like Travis Kelce and a lot of players like Juju or whatever, and they've really stepped up and helped Patrick Mahomes. And overall, it's been a great season. He's led the best team in the NFL. So no doubt, I see that Patrick Mahomes winning this NFL MVP.
Yeah, same. So Alex, we were asking here. I'm not sure when you had to leave, but what do you think about the Lakers?
Oh, they suck.
Now,
Let's get it sweet and simple. They suck.
are they going to be any better with D'Angelo Russell?
A little bit, but not really.
All right. I think they're going to be better. All right, let's move on to the next. Quick thing here. Where do you see Aaron Rodgers going?
Uh, I
If
think
he goes.
retirement's a good option, but like team wise, I don't really know.
Same.
I think he still may return back. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think. Oh, this is like. It is like tough because I don't know, kind of like what teams would need him, but I think maybe the Panthers could try to get Aaron Rodgers.
and Joe
I don't
Jets.
think the Titans will get him. Obviously, I don't think that will happen.
Yeah.
But maybe the Panthers. So maybe a team that just really needs a quarterback. Maybe the Raiders. I don't know,
Honestly, the
but
Titans. Let's due to time, let's move on here. Quick thing. Do you guys want to talk about what happened in Tennessee last night or no? Move on or no?
It was rigged.
it was rigged.
Okay. As for those of you who don't know, Tennessee lost to their rival Vanderbilt on a last second.
I wouldn't say rival.
Okay, fine. Not their rival then. They lost to Vanderbilt on a last second buzzer beater, silencing all the Tennessee talk.
No, it didn't silence. It was all. There's no fouls called.
Your own fan base was saying that y'all are trash. I don't understand. Your own fan base.
No one said that.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't. I don't know when you heard that.
Literally, if you go look on every single Twitter reply, it is people saying, I gotta admit, you're too inconsistent. We're not good.
No, we're good. Every stat shows we're good, and all the things kind of just say, yeah, that's not really our fault.
Do you say, are you saying, are you one of those fans saying like Final Four book it type stuff?
Yeah, no, I'm going to the game.
That is, you're what?
Going to the game.
You're going to the Final Four?
Yeah. Yeah, why would I not go?
Alright, what?
Shut up, dog. Shh, be quiet. Sorry, is it loud?
Yes.
Stop. Okay.
Alright, let's move on to the ranking segment. What do you guys want to do, Stacks or Super Bowl?
I guess.
Well, I'm eating some snacks right now, so I'm kind of in the mood of.
Alright, let's go. Do you guys want to go just brand or just like general?
Let's just do general.
Alright, general.
If you want to say brand, you can. If you feel like it.
Alright, who wants to
Like,
go?
ooh, do you think we could do Super Bowl snacks? Like Super Bowl party
Sure,
snacks?
that's good. Yeah, that works. Super Bowl party snacks. Who wants to go first? I'll go first.
Benjamin, you go first.
Alright. Starting off at number 5 for me is just French fries. Okay? French fries, they're good. They're fine. Number 4. Let's see. I'm going to have to go. Ooh, this is actually kind of tough now that I think about it. I'll go with like can we go like food in general at the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, number 5, popcorn. Number 4, I'll go with hot dogs. Not really a big hot dog person, but
You just love eating when you're shoving it up your mouth.
no, that's not at all what we love doing. But like,
Wait, did Aiden leave?
no, he's just
No.
on mute. He just goes
I'm
on
on mute
mute
because I don't want you guys to hear me snacking on popcorn.
because he's actually like respectful. So number 4, hot dogs. Number 3, I'm gonna go with cheeseburgers. Okay. Number 2,
Ain't you American?
And they gotta be gluten free.
yes, they do have to be gluten free for me, guys. That's a quick disclaimer.
It makes
Okay.
you go poops.
Number two is going to be Philly cheesesteak. Okay.
Philly cheesesteak.
Everyone-
cheesesteak.
Everyone likes Philly cheesesteaks, and I like
Even
cheesesteaks. That's
even
our
our high school.
But you
Let's
know
say
number 1.
it's the father.
Hush
But you-
up. Shut up.
But you know what number 1 is on my
Shut
list.
up.
We're gonna go with nachos.
Shut up, bird.
Shut up. My gosh. Sorry.
Aiden, take him outside. Take
I'll
the
take him
bird on the
outside.
wall.
I'll go on mute real quick. I'm gonna take him outside.
He's gonna go on mute. Okay, so that's my top 5. Number 1 is gonna end off with nachos. Alex, give us your list. If he's even there. I don't even think he's there.
I'm sorry, I had to let him out. I just let him outside.
Did you let the monkey out?
Yeah, he's.
Gosh, he was just screaming all over the podcast. We shouldn't let him in the house.
He was trying to make like our official song.
Oh, I think he's at the window. He's trying to get in.
Seriously?
Aiden, well, I'll say this list. Help him, man. Help him out, Aiden. All right. So number 5, you got chips and dip. 4, you got number 4. I'm gonna go with chili. Number 3, chicken wings. Number 2 is, I know it's kind of general, maybe like drinks, but like if that's kind of like too broad.
Yeah, that counts.
Broad, maybe like, I can't exactly remember like exactly what it is, but it's like some meatball like barbecue meatball thing. So I think those are kind of tied for second. But for first, I'm gonna give it to pretzel rods.
Pretzel rods?
Where they like pretzels and you stick them inside of cheese.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. For a second, okay, I was worried really quick there that you're gonna say deviled eggs because you said that on Thanksgiving. And
Oh yeah, I love deviled eggs, but like they don't really give them out on like.
I know, but that
deviled
just
eggs are really good, and pecans. Oh, I forgot about pecans. Like pecans, like glazed pecans.
Those are actually underrated.
Just let you know, if y'all are wondering, I'm about to go to the toilet. So if you hear some noises, it's because I'm on the toilet.
Dude, this is like an unfiltered podcast, okay? Like
Well, what am I supposed to do? Wait.
We do things. Aiden, are you back?
Yes.
All right, Aiden, give us your list.
All right, so here's my list. So does it have to be Super Bowl snacks?
Yes, it's just Super Bowl food in general.
I'll have to say number 5 has to be nachos. I think that's kind of like a basic Super Bowl snack, but it's obviously really good for me. So I like nachos. Let's see. Also, so number 4, I got I don't really know what I eat for the Super Bowl. I got chili because my grandma always makes chili at the Super Bowl. So I like chili. And number 3, I have, what was I gonna have? Oh yeah, I was gonna have maybe a popcorn, and then at number 2, I have French fries because French fries really good. And number 1, I got like dessert / snacks like Rice Krispies, like homemade Rice Krispies.
Oh, that's good.
Brownies and all that stuff, kind of like desserts that you would have. So that's what I kind of.
What the heck?
So that's what I'll kind of have.
All right, well, there's our list, you guys, and there's Alex. I don't know what he's doing.
Oh.
Now, let's move on to statements. Let's get through this. Let's move on to statements. Here's my first statement. As told by someone at school, if you're listening, you know who you are. Here's a statement. Moe's is better than Chipotle.
Yeah, I hate both. I hate both.
Okay, Aiden, you said that you.
I don't like both either. Well, I wouldn't say I don't like it. I just haven't tried it recently. I don't even know if I've tried it at all. So I can't really say anything about
My
that.
family, we don't really like Tex-Mex or whatever you want to call it, like Tex-Mex style restaurants like that. And I don't really like it. And it's kind of like, gives me the poops.
Okay, Aiden.
But I want to hear one from you. Like, what's yours?
Oh, what do I like? Probably Chipotle. They're
Okay,
both
mine is flavor like special flavor of sodas. You know what I mean? Like by special flavor, like it's like strawberry, grape.
Yeah.
Those taste better than like the original version.
I disagree with that.
Like grape Sprite or like grape Crush Fanta is
You
better than like orange Fanta or
disagree.
like Sprite.
I disagree.
What?
All
Like
right.
you know, you can go to Wendy's and like
Yeah, I know. I get it. It's just still not. No.
Oh, you always want to know mine?
what was yours, Benjamin?
Moses better than Chipotle?
No, for like you, that was your friend, but I want to hear you.
What for? What?
Your statement.
Oh, my official statement. All right, I'll make up a new one.
Okay, and you say yours if you thought of yours yet.
All right. So I don't know if y'all have tried this. I know probably Alex has. I think that a Wendy's Frosty is better than McDonald's McFlurries.
I'm not sure on that one.
I mean, they're two separate occasions. Like, I think McFlurries, they taste better, but I think I'd rather have Frosty from Wendy's. Did you say which one tastes better, or like which one's better?
Like overall, like it's an overall like taste.
Okay, I think I'm gonna say Frosties from Wendy's.
Yeah, I probably agree with that. Okay, let me think. Okay, it's gonna be another restaurant one.
Like, can I say something real quick that we kind of skipped while you think?
Yes.
So I know we kind of skipped over. I know we're our regional teams, the Grizzlies. So what are we kind of thinking about Grizzlies?
We were talking about them, but you were in the.
They got Luke Kennard
gone.
or Luke Kennard, whatever you want to say.
Yeah, we were talking about them, but you were gone. But I said. Do you want to know what I said? You're gonna get really mad. I said that I've got Lakers and the Suns in the Western Conference Championship.
What the frick?
Yes, I have the Lakers eliminating the Grizzlies.
I got Grizzlies versus Nuggets.
Okay. Nuggets? What?
Yeah.
Nah, dude, come on. Jokic
They're
is
like-
good, but Jokic is not that good for like the playoffs. Come on. Aiden,
Shut up, RJ.
Aiden.
Shut up.
is that your dog?
Okay, Aiden, get him treats.
Okay, no, it's our cat.
Y'all are unbelievable. You got like freaking the whole zoo at your house.
I know dogs, monkeys.
Okay, wait, quickly though. Can I make my statement?
Oh yeah.
Okay, this is like the only thing I can think of right now. Snickerdoodle cookie is better than chocolate chip if done right.
I agree with you, Benjamin.
Alex,
What?
did you hear my statement?
No.
Dude, come on. I was gonna say Snickerdoodle cookie is better than chocolate chip if the Snickerdoodle is done right.
No.
Okay. I couldn't really think of one. That's like all I could think of. All right, should we move on to predictions?
Sure.
Let's move on for the final predictions of the year. Alex, I think you got the standings. Can you update us?
Sure. Give me a second. Okay.
Alex makes his standings. And all I know is Aiden is destroying us as he plays it so safe.
All right. Let me see. Okay. I'm going back on the text. I think we've kind of texted a lot since. But no, never mind. Okay, coming in very dead last place, Benjamin losing 9 points this week. 173, Benjamin. Now losing 5 points with a total of 248 is Alex, and all the way up more king than LeBron James. I don't know if we mentioned him beating the scoring record, but 363, gaining 43 points this week. Aiden.
Yeah, so that's just unbelievable. Yeah, quickly forgot to mention that LeBron James broke the all-time scoring record last night. Quickly, with that being said, is he the greatest of all time in your guys' opinion?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. All right, we all agree. I'm glad about that. All right, now
It's
let's
like
go.
I think it's a generational thing. I feel like everybody like
Exactly. Like that's just crazy. He like literally scored something like 36,000 points. That's just crazy. All right. Now let's move on to predictions. We got 30 predictions, rounding off or ending off with the Super Bowl and our MVP prediction for the Super Bowl. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna take some notes real quick, like for my film class. All right, so.
Signature moment in them. We saw it in the last home game. Are we in the store for another classic game? It's a whiteout. Great out.
No, it wasn't really too close. They kind of catch back up at the very end.
Are you on talk?
And
Yeah, let's go. Marquette against Georgetown. Who do you guys have?
Drew by himself. And
Are we doing predictions?
Yes, Alex, shut the broadcast off.
I think that. Let me pull up my notes here. I got Marquette winning.
Wait 1 second.
I got
I don't know why
Marquette.
that's not saving. Wait.
Come on, Alex. Let's
I
go.
wrote down. I put it down. I had it on a Word document, and it's like not saving. I don't know why it's not. Crap! Why did it not save? Okay, can you give me a second? Y'all say who y'all gonna put. Wait, I picked Marquette.
Yeah, okay, so we all got Marquette. Next prediction, West Virginia against number 5, Texas, and I'm going to go with Texas.
I'm also going to go with Texas.
Hey, are we doing
I'll
upset
also go
pick
with
of the week?
Texas.
Are we going upset pick? Are we doing upset pick of the week?
If you want to.
Aiden, do you want to do that?
Yes, I'll like to do that.
Okay. Providence against St. John's. I'll go with Providence.
I'll go with Providence.
I'll go with Providence.
Kentucky and Georgia. I've got Kentucky.
I also got Kentucky.
I also got Kentucky.
All right, we're all agreeing so far. Kansas against Oklahoma, and I'm going to go with Kansas.
I'm also going to go with Kansas.
Wait, I'm also going with Kansas.
All right, Alabama against Auburn. I'm going to go with Alabama.
I'm also going to go with Alabama.
I'm also going with Alabama.
Unbelievable. Virginia, or Duke against Virginia, and I'm going to have Virginia big.
I'm also going to have Virginia.
I'm also going to have Virginia.
This is not staged. We do not share predictions. TCU against Baylor. I'm going to go with Baylor.
That's my upset pick. I'm going to go with TCU.
That's not an upset.
Yes, it is.
Dude, TCU's ranked 17. Okay. Yeah, it is.
Wow. It's like the only one I could think of that could be an upset for mine.
Alex.
Going with Baylor.
Okay. So should we wager? Aiden, do you want to wager that?
He can't.
Oh, because
No.
it's
My upset pick.
UNLV against San Diego State, and I'll go San Diego State.
I'll go with San Diego State.
San Diego State University.
Okay. Wisconsin and Nebraska. I'm going to go with Nebraska.
I'm going to go with Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Tennessee against Missouri. And that's my upset pick of the week. I'm going with Missouri, you guys.
F you. Get off. I'm kicking you off.
I think Tennessee, if we look at it, has been too inconsistent. And I think kind of with like this shock that they've been dealt with Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's the worst team in the SEC. Who's to say that Missouri can't go beat them too? I got Missouri.
You know what, Aiden? Are you willing to put this whole thing on the line?
No.
I am willing. I am willing. If you get this offer confidential pick, I'm willing to wager 150 points
No.
with Benjamin.
Most I'm wagering is 25.
Well, how are you gonna win if you just do?
What's Missouri's record? Why can't I find it?
So, are you confident?
Yeah, yes, and I'm gonna go with 25 though. I'm
Why?
not because I'm not extremely confident.
50.
50 it is.
Aiden, do you want to join in?
No.
Okay.
He knows. He
So,
knows.
this is not your upset pick now, right, Benjamin?
Nope. Indiana against Michigan. I've got Indiana big. I think Indiana's like legit.
Legit losers, Michigan upset pick.
I also have where's it at? Wait, I never said my prediction. I had Tennessee.
Oh yeah, sorry. And Alex, you have Tennessee, right? Clearly.
All right. So what I have is, oh my gosh, what do you want?
Hello.
My gosh, I can't. I'm trying to do the podcast. Can you leave, please?
Come on now. You can't even cut us a little bit of slack.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to go with Indiana.
Alex, you went with Michigan, but you can't wager that.
Really?
Alex.
No.
Arizona, and Stanford. I'm gonna go.
It's hilly.
Hold on. You guys go first.
I'm going with Arizona. I know you're gonna pick Stanford.
I'm gonna go with Arizona too. Actually.
I'm also gonna go with Arizona.
Oh,
See-
me too.
Shut
Yo,
up.
shut up.
Seton Hall against Villanova. I got Villanova.
Stop it. Stop being difficult, okay? You're a kinky one.
Bro, shut. Who is that? Get out of there. Whatever your pre-voice recordings are.
Not being very nice.
Villanova and Seton Hall. Who do you guys have?
I'm gonna go with Villanova.
Going with St. Hall, St. Peter's coach, baby.
All right. Do you want to wager that?
15 points.
Sure. I'll wager 10.
Okay. Hey, you want to hop in?
I'll wager 5.
Okay. UCLA against Oregon. I'm gonna go with Oregon. That's my upset pick of the week. So cannot wager that, but I am gonna go with Oregon.
Going with UCLA. Halfway done. After Aiden says.
I'm gonna go with the UCLA.
Okay. BYU and Gonzaga. I'm gonna go with Gonzaga.
I'm gonna go with Gonzaga.
I'm going with the Zags.
Okay, hold on just a second. Okay, so we go Gonzaga. Colorado and Utah. I'm gonna go with Colorado.
I'm gonna go with Utah.
I'm going to get with... Wait, Utah? Yeah, Utah.
Okay, Vanderbilt and Florida. I'm gonna go with Vandy.
I'm going with Florida.
Florida.
Will you guys want to wager that?
No.
All right. UIC against Belmont. I got Belmont.
I got
Pretty
I got
easy.
Belmont.
Alex.
I got Belmont.
Lipscomb in North Alabama. I got Lipscomb.
I got Lipscomb.
Got Lipscomb.
Hornets. All right, now we move on to the NBA. Hornets and Celtics. I'll go with the Celtics.
I got the Celtics.
Celtics.
Cavaliers and Pelicans. I got the Cavs.
Cavaliers.
I got the Cavs. Yeah, I got the Cavs.
Lakers and the Warriors. This game's on ABC, so this is another pick. If you guys want to watch a basketball game, I've picked this one. I'm gonna go with the Lakers.
I'm gonna go with the Warriors.
Warriors.
I'm gonna please wager that. It's easy.
Sure, how much?
How about 10 each?
Yes.
Okay, so 20 points overall. Grizzlies and the Celtics. I got the Grizzlies.
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 Timberwolves and the Grizzlies. I got the Grizzlies again.
Wait, actually, wait. First Grizzlies, first Celtics.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were doing the. Okay, well, I got the Celtics.
You
I
got
got the
Celtics.
Grizzlies.
Yeah, I got the Grizzlies in that. So Timberwolves and Grizzlies. Who do you have?
Grizzlies.
Alex.
The Grizzlies.
Predators and Flyers. I got the Preds.
I got the Predators.
I got the Preds.
Lightning and the Stars.
Thunder.
What? Lightning and the Stars. I'm gonna go with the Lightning.
I'm gonna go with the Stars.
Lightning.
Okay, Capitals and Bruins. I'll go with the Capitals.
I'll go with the Bruins.
Capitals.
Okay,
Oh,
Coyotes.
no, sorry, Bruins.
Good. All right, Coyote. Would you guys want to wager that?
How much?
5.
Sure.
Aiden, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
5, Aiden?
Yeah.
Okay, 10 points overall. Okay, so Coyotes and the Predators. Who do you guys have?
Well, we'll know what the score is in person, but
Yeah, you guys are going to that.
I'm gonna go with the Preds.
Alex.
I'm going with Predators.
Okay. I got the Preds. Okay. Okay. Here.
I'm going. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
I don't know why I thought that was a question in mind.
Okay. Here we go. The final pick. It is Super Bowl 57. The Chiefs and the Eagles on Sunday at 5:30 Central Time on Fox. So we're gonna each pick the game and say our MVP. Aiden, who do you have?
You better start talking right now!
Who do you have?
I have who do I have? I have for the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
All right, drum roll, please.
And your MVP.
I got the Eagles and Jalen Hurts being the MVP.
Alex, who do you have?
I have Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes being MVP.
And I have, for the final one, Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes being MVP also. So those are our picks for the Super Bowl. Do you guys want to wager any of that?
No.
Really?
Yes.
I will.
Wait, Alex, did you say Eagles?
Chiefs.
I said Chiefs too. Aiden, come on, you got to wager this. The freaking Super Bowl.
Am I winning? Yes. So do I want to wager? No.
No, on the Super Bowl, you're gonna decline. All right, fair game. He's playing it safe. That's kind of controversial, honestly, if you ask
Keeping
me.
it safe keeps you in third place.
That's disrespectful. All
What
right,
an hour minute.
now we're about on an hour. So closure here. If you have any questions or comments, or you just want to be on the show, please email us at tlease5588@gmail.com. Again, that's tlease5588@gmail.com. Go use our link tree. Do you guys have any final thoughts or comments? Anything
Yeah,
else?
thank you guys. As always, go Vols. Check us out. Season 2. This is kind of the last predictions. We'll have this all updated by Tuesday, and then we'll see our final reactions. If you want, whoever wants us do something after what the winner gets, please comment down below. We'll pin the comment that the person will get, and we'll kind of tell y'all guys and keep y'all updated. So next week a new season starts. Hopefully, me and Benjamin we start to get better next season.
And
We may be seeing some merch coming soon, maybe. So if you have any ideas like that, please email us at tlease5588@gmail.com.
Maybe even like some music or something. Hey, Aiden, what do you think?
Benjamin.
What the heck?
Benjamin.
Y'all are so weird.
Benjamin.
What's my name?
Benjamin.
all right. Well,
BenjaminIn. Benjamin.
so
Here
Benjamin,
we go.
did you like
Thank
that
you for
song?
watching. Go Chiefs.
Oh, I gotta say, I think Benjamin started getting in last ever since he started saying in that one, at the end of one podcast, he says, he was trying to taunt us or whatever for him being in first. Because
Exactly.
Benjamin,
Benjamin live at TCU, and how's that go?
I think Benjamin was in the league in first place for a long time, quite a while.
Exactly, loser.
Well, next week. Stay tuned. Listen. Stay tuned for next week because we're gonna each make bold predictions. Bold predictions.
Aiden, why did you let him in?
I thought we were almost done with the podcast.
Y'all are lucky. Goodbye. Have a great week. Enjoy the Super Bowl.
Aiden, you're supposed to not let the monkey in, Aiden. Oh, shoot. Are we on camera?
All right. Well, I would like to say thank you guys for tuning into the podcast, and have a nice day, nice night, wherever time of day it is you're watching this. So
yeah, have a good day. See you guys for watching.
Super Bowl. Let's go.
Go Vols.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.